It's coming up to 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm in Siem Reap. I'm now heading towards Angkor Wat. Now, if you've been following me, you know that I do everything on the cheap. And if you wanted to do a tour of Angkor Wat, I could have hired a tuk-tuk, and there's plenty of them in town that'll take you, and it'll cost you usually about $20 US. But I've hired a bike, a scooter, $10, and with a bit of petrol inside, it'll cost another $2 on top. So I've ridden all the way to Angkor Wat, ready to start my video, and then got told we don't sell tickets here, you need to go back into town. So ticket office is here in the centre of town. You need to come here before you go to Angkor Wat to buy your ticket. Why? Because they put your photograph on it. Now, a ticket to get into Angkor Wat for a day costs $37 US. That is well above my budget. But it's one of the things you need to do when you come to Cambodia. So my budget's gone for the day. So this is the ticket office, and as I'm speaking, there is just coach loads of people coming in, and I know it's going to be one of the busiest places that I've been to in Cambodia. The ticket office itself opens, I asked, at 4:30 in the morning for those that want to come and do the sunrise, which I had planned. Unfortunately, I slept in. But all the tourists coming here are all European. There's a lot of Chinese, and the only reason I'm hanging about at the moment is because I've had no breakfast, and inside there's a little coffee place, and I bought myself a little coffee, which is the most I've ever spent on coffee in Cambodia. $2. Could be an expensive day, so I'm making sure I drink all of it to get my money's worth. But yeah, you can see all the tourists. Now, for $37 you get your ticket and you get a small map, and that is it. You can buy one online, I got told, at the ticket office, which was a bit of a pain because I could have done it in the hostel before I left. But I want to finish my coffee. We can go to Angkor Wat. I want to start the tour. It's very exciting. So I've just come past my first checkpoint just down there, where they check your ticket, check your photograph against your face, and then put a little hole in it. But this is the start of Angkor Wat, because it says so there. Right, I've just parked up over there. It's free, makes a change. Usually they come round and try and get money off you to park up, but the car park at the moment, you've got coach after coach after coach after coach. It's only 20 past 8 in the morning. You've got some lucky people that have got their own cars. But yeah, you can tell it's going to be busy. So what is Angkor Wat? I will see it soon, because I've been walking about 10 minutes from the car park. All this complex here is all shops, restaurants, cafes, trying to take your money before you even get there. I think just build up a thirst and go, oh, I'll have a coffee. But Angkor Wat, it's somewhere over there. It was built in the 12th century, and now you can tell I'm going to be reading off Wikipedia for this. It served as a monument to the powerful king Surya Varman II. But the temple itself is dedicated to Vishnu. According to the Guinness Book of Records, it's the largest religious site in the world, or the largest religious structure in the world. And all I'm doing is just following people, hoping I'm going to get there soon. At the time, this was the capital of the Khmer Empire. The first Westerner to come here was in 1860. And Mr. Henri Mouhot.
Good morning, sir. You need tour guide?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
You take tour guide there to know his story as well.
So, all you get is guys coming up to you saying, do you want a tour guide? Do you want a tour guide? No, I've got Wikipedia. But that's Angkor Wat. So when the guy discovered it in 1860, it was covered in by nature. Mate, I don't need one, okay? Bless them. They're all freelance, so I'll let them off. Oh, he's gone back. So in the 20th century, they had a lot of people come down, try and restore it to as it was. And now in the 21st century, it's tourist heaven. We're going to get closer. So it's the original stuff. But you need a pass to get in. Thank you. No, okay. All the way around there's a moat. And because as you walk around there is so many tour groups of so many people that if you just walk past them you can just join in and listen in. Or just listening to him. And this is the outside. Now it's not as crowded as I thought it'd be. But then again, still early. So that's the entrance I've just come in. Can't get over the amount of sprinklers. They definitely want to keep this grass a bit green. But just there, 3 towers. Everywhere you look around Cambodia, that is the symbol of Cambodia. Wow. I actually thought that as you went round there would be sort of signs to explain what things were. No. I suppose if you've got a tour guide you'll be able to find out what all these buildings are. Get a bit of history. Oops. But there is enough information online to get a feel of what this place is all about. So how big is this place? It covers just over 162 hectares, which is massive. And there's the towers in the background. One of the things that the tour guides are getting really excited about is the patterns on the posts. But there's writing on a lot of them, going all the way up. If you think this was built in the 12th century. Amazing. Oh, stairs. I have noticed there are a lot of people that are not having tour guides, so I'm not the only one. See what's up here. From the darkness into the light. I'm going to try and get a better view of that without the sun going into my eyes. But yeah, there's a lot of carvings in the wall all the way around. I mean, I don't know what the quote was for this, but it must have been expensive. All these people down here with the same idea as me. Oh, it's a queue. I think you can go to the top one at a time. Right, I'm going to get my $37 worth and do it. So that's what I'm climbing up to. Beautiful. It's a lot of steps. So the view from up here, and you can see all the forest all the way around. It's the forest that took over Angkor Wat. Nature taking its revenge. There's a lot of people down there. Beautiful. So this is one of the towers. Look at that. Amazing. So we've actually found a sign that tells you what this place is. So this is basically the uppermost terrace of Angkor Wat, and they reckon this is where a statue of Vishnu would have been. But now, when the Buddhists take over, we've got Buddha. See? There needs to be a sign somewhere. Right, this is another view from the other side. I'm going to get closer up. Beautiful. I'm back down from the back end. And there's a queue to get back down because them steps are really, really steep. And people are taking their time to come down. I made it down very quickly. So that's where I was up there. Just amazing that this is from the 12th century. It is beautiful. Now, I've been here nearly an hour and you've only got the highlights, and already you can see the amount of tourists starting to pile in. So I think I got here right time. So you can just see in there, that's where I was at the top. Climbed all them stairs. I've come out of this side and there's more to see down here. The entrance I came in was on the west side, from down that way where it came over the moat. This is the east side, and you can see that they're doing a bit of refurbishment. So the moat is on the other side of this. It's going to take a while, especially while they're on their mobile phones. Bless them. So that was Angkor Wat. Just walked from one side to the other. It's been an interesting walk. It's amazing, seeing how old it is. It's taken me 2 hours to get from one side to the other. So the stonework is amazing. So I just walked down, and that's the exit down there, but there's just so many people around this lake because you can actually get a good view of the towers from here. Now I'm tempted to try and take a photograph, but people keep getting in my way. Tourists. And that's Angkor Wat. And lots of tourists coming in. So, Angkor Wat, was it worth it? Definitely. Absolutely amazing place. And look at that. Now with the Angkor Wat complex, there's more to see. I'm going to go back to my bike. I might stop off in the restaurant on the way because I've had no breakfast. I am very hungry. And then we'll go to the next place. For the exit from Angkor Wat, you've got to go onto this bridge, which is obviously very modern. Now I'm reckoning, to get this one in view, I reckon because you would get, normally on a busy day that full of people going in, that they would have to have a bridge just for exit. I've been fed and I've been on the move again, and now I've left Angkor Wat to be at Angkor Thom. Now, as you can appreciate, there's lots of tourists around, and for this one I've got an online guide that tells me exactly what's happening. So this Angkor is bigger than Angkor Wat, a lot bigger, and it's more famous for being in Lara Croft's film Tomb Raider with Angela Jolie. On the eastern side, which is all these figures here, these are Ashura demons, and yet they don't look happy at all, and they're carrying a serpent. On the western side, these are 54 gods. They're all looking the same way, apart from that one that's got faces on all sides, again carrying a serpent. So this is the south side gate to get in, and I think the centre of it is about 1.5 kilometres away, which shows you how big it is. But there's a moat that goes all the way around, and I've already seen a couple of boats, so you can have a little boat ride along the moat. Look at that. park up. So I've decided to park in the shade, not too far away from walking distance to the next stop. And just down here, some monkeys keeping an eye on the bike. Well, little baby one. Hello. So all there is a monkey on the bike, looking after it, and it's doing it for free. I want the bike back when I come back, please. Thank you. So this is the Bayon Temple, built in the late 12th, early 13th century. And it served as the official state temple for King Jab. I'm going to have problems saying this. Jayavarman VII, who was a devout Buddhist ruler. So when that king was around, this was his official capital city of his kingdom. Now you can see there's been a lot of work getting done, but we're going to get a bit closer because it looks awesome. Now you can see the faces on these. Amazing. This is really interesting, with lots of intricate like carvings in the stone. Look at that. But it is time to go to the next stop, because there is a few stops in this, and I am going to keep them shorter because I know time is running out for me to go back. This sun is it's hot. I reckon it's about 34 at the moment. And I'm just hoping the monkeys are off my bike, ready to go. I'm at the next stop and I've just parked the bike up, and you've got to be really careful where you park the bike, because the last place the monkeys came down and they're trying to lift this up. So they're not stupid, they know they can get into bikes if it's not locked and take stuff out. But this is Prasat Suor Prat, and it is a collection of 12 towers on this side and that side combined, and I did take this footage as I drove down. So the English translation is the Towers of the Tightrope Dancers, and it's because the locals believe that there used to be tightrope between each of these buildings, and for royal festivals they would have tightrope dancers. Wow. It's a lot cooler in here. I might stay here for a little bit longer. So when you look out, there's more of them. So this is Terrace of the Elephants. Basically it was built as a platform for King Yavarman VII, so he could watch and greet his victorious armies returning back from battles. Now, Terrace of the Elephants, I'm just trying to see if there are any elephants around here. That's definitely not elephants. Now along the wall you can see characters holding the structure up. Wow. Right, my bike is parked just over there, and a little policewoman came along and said you can't park here, but I did say I'm only going to take one photograph, I'll be straight back. I didn't tell her about the 5 minutes of filming I'll be doing. Oh wow. So he would have been stood here with his armies coming back going, hey, and him clapping going, well, at least he's still alive. That's the view, including the 12 towers over there. Oh, it's hot. Have I told you that already? Oh, it's hot. Just thought I'd tell you again. That's magnificent. And you can see there's a lot of repair work getting on, and most of it's, from what I read, is being done by the Japanese government. Well done, Japan. If you have been following me lately, then you'll know that it's wedding season, and if there's no wedding going on, there's always a wedding shoot. And it was getting disrupted by just that monkey over there who kept wanting to get involved. But the monkey's gone, which is upsetting for me because I thought it was hilarious. But we're going to the next thing, which is just down here. Now, all these people are just selling drinks and food, but mainly drinks. I've just had a quick stop over there for a fresh fruit shake, mango style. Oh, it was so cold in the shade. It was beautiful. Right, let's get down to this next stop. So this is Preah Pithu. English translation is the 5 Princes Temples. It looks like a massive jigsaw puzzle at the moment, and you can just see some construction work going over there. And there's only the 2 of them completed, which is this one here. There's one through there, and you can hear the sounds of the insects in the trees. And you can see that tree there is just engulfed with stone. Wow! So the construction work's not really been finished because there's, the roots are everywhere. But yeah, there's no wooden stairs, there's nothing to say you can't go in. That's one looks like that they're working on right now. I don't think there's enough places. Oh wow. It's still fascinating. One more time, it's hot. From the looks of it, these have been lying around for a very, very long time. I've just tried to lift one. They're not light, obviously. Wow. Nearly coming to the end. I've seen most of the stuff and look at the time, it's nearly 4 o'clock. Been a long day. So I'm now at Tep Prenam. Now this is a temple still being used today. All these are sandstone with Buddhist figures to tell you it's a Buddhist temple. So we're going to get a bit closer to the temples because there's a seated Buddha inside. Right, I've walked along the outside without realising there's no steps down here. So I'm going to try and get onto the side of it so you can see. There with a tree. There he is. Look round. He's a big tall chap. And then behind him there's a standing Buddha. Quite happy. I've only got the scooter until 5 o'clock. Got it for 24 hours. I got it at 5 o'clock yesterday, which means I need to get it back soon. So I think there might be 1 or 2 things left. Just going to check a map, then race round. Now I've come here, and originally online it said it didn't exist anymore or was under reconstruction, and this is the Terrace of the Leper King from the late 12th century, and this is it. We'll try and climb up. Now it's built as a ceremony platform. Let's see some of the stonework. Wow. So this place is called the Leper King, and legend has it was built for the Angkorian king Yasovarman the First, who actually had leprosy. I don't know if you can, oh, you can climb up there. You can climb both sides. Let's go on the left. So across there you've got the 12 towers, been there before. Over there you've got platform of the elephants. However, elephants here. Wow. And a lot of reconstruction going on around here. We'll go to the other side. Right, other side. Got a bit of a statue going on over there. And that's the king himself, the Leprosy King. It's wearing well. So that was Angkor Wat and Angkor Thom. Now, $37 for a full day, and it's way after 4 o'clock now. If you're a backpacker on a budget, yeah, just do it. It's worth coming to. Hire a bike, do your own stuff. There are stuff online that you can look at a bit more, more history, more tours. You can tell I'm tired. But this is the last video of Cambodia. It's time to leave tonight, which is why I'm going back to hand the bike in, and I need to finish off my last bit of packing. My visa runs out tomorrow, and then I leave through the border, and tomorrow lunchtime. Cambodia's been fun, Siem Reap's been fun, and I feel that I haven't seen enough of the country. I've just done all the backpacking tourist places where I should have gone out more off the beaten track and seen the real Cambodia. However, I may come back, you never know. But if you've enjoyed this video, you've seen the sights, you've seen Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, Battlezone, you just got to press that like button. If you want to subscribe, because Vietnam will be different, it'll be more Vietnamese, you've got to press that subscribe button. But until next time, I'm going back to the hostel. Bye bye for now.